Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a full face of e.l.f. as you saw in the thumbnail and the title. So I'm using the same bloody makeup bag as I did with my Charlotte Tilbury one. Ooh, everything's falling because I can't find the one I did my Fenty one with. So I basically bought the whole face. I think I had 6 or 7 items already, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to include a wear test on this foundation because I'm so intrigued, and my base looks really nice right now, and you'll see that I've done a close-up. It's on with the video because this video I've already been filming for like 50 minutes. On with the video. Okay, so please excuse the dressing gown in the background. Also, if you can hear my younger brother, sorry. Today, as you saw by the intro, you see by the title, you've seen by the thumbnail, today, e.l.f. We're testing a full face of e.l.f. Now, I already had some products. I made a huge order. They had like a 40% off sale for members, and I don't know if it's, I don't think it's still on. By the time I'm filming this it is, but by the time I'm putting it up it's not. I'm not going to get this video up in time. I've pre-filmed so many videos now that it's not going to get up. But e.l.f. stuff's really cheap anyway, but I did get a full face including a tool, actually technically 2. So I literally got everything. The only thing I didn't get is like more brushes. I got a sponge as well. The only thing I didn't get was like, I got a setting spray, but I didn't get one of them. I didn't get like a, well, technically you could use setting spray, but I didn't get like a mist to bring the life back after powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take everything out of the makeup bag and then we're going to start. And I've already moisturize my face, so I have a moisturizer, but I'm not going to use it today. I'll save it for another time. So I'll empty everything now. Okay, like I said, I bought a couple of skincare bits. One of them was a mini version of their, what is this called? Oh, their Super Hydrate, a moisturizer of hydrating squalene. This is a really cute little mini. I love the purple packaging. If you can see that very well. It probably won't focus. It's going to focus on my nails instead, isn't it? Cool. Like I said, I'm not going to use it. Where's the thing? Put everything back. I also bought I was about to say e.l.f., but everything in this video is e.l.f. I don't need to say the title. This is the Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm with hyaluronic acid. I came with a Lidl spatula. Now I don't need a makeup remover at the moment. Literally it has no smell, which I'm fine with. I'm currently on a makeup remover, so I won't be using this for a little while. This is a 2 ounce, it's only 56 grams, it's tiny, but I mean, if it works, it works. And then I think that's the only things. Skincare. My dressing gown's just going to keep pissing me off, isn't it? There is no way of putting it like in there either. It just won't do anything. No, literally won't do anything. Okay, so I've got my own brushes, by the way. Literally, I bought one brush from e.l.f. literally just because it's just a spoolie and I need to change my spoolie for my eyebrows because it looks horrendous. Well, this is the one I use, disposable ones, you know, with that glue, if you're from here. But my one I've been using, my clean spoolie, it's wrecked, so I'm just going to put that in my bag now. Okay, so for primer I have a couple. Actually that's a setting powder. I have 3. So I already had the Poreless Putty Primer. And I mean, I've used this a little bit, but oh my god, it's just not going to focus on anything but my face, is it? I have used this. I haven't used it for a while, so I don't know how I feel about it. But it's not the one we're going to use. I have the matte version. I have the matte version of it, which is white rather than skin tone. And I also have the Mint Melt Cooling Primer. I've got a hair on this because it was stuck to the packaging and it's still got sticky stuff on it. Everyone recently has been raving about this primer and saying it's a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. I think I'm going to test this out in another video along with another product I have in this video, because I have another one that I want to test out in a different video. I'm rambling. So we're going to try the matte version. So I literally am just going to put this in my pores. So it looks white. I've not taken too much, because if I take too much it's just a lot. Okay. So with the other one it's slightly not thicker, but do you know what I mean? It's too much to have all over my face, whereas this one I feel like maybe I could put it all over my face. In this video I'm just going to put it in my T-zone, so I've just popped it on my cheeks. People do like that, dig their nails into it. I literally just you just do that and apply it like a moisturiser. So I popped it on my cheeks where I get most pores, and I put it in my nose. I put it on my nose, on my chin and my forehead. And I will be doing a little wear test of these products. I won't be keeping them on like 12 hours, but I will try and keep them on as long as I can possibly manage. So foundation, I have two. One you can't really class as one. Okay, this needs a shake. So I have the Flawless Satin Foundation, and I actually was talking to someone at work the other day after I bought all this stuff and after it all arrived. She really likes this for combination skin, and that's what I have. If you're not aware, I have an oily T-zone. My cheeks don't get oily, but I just want to fill them in. If you're wondering why I put a matte primer in my bloody pores, it's because it's a poreless primer. I also bought the Camo CC cream because I'm intrigued. However, along with the Mint Melt primer, I'm going to do a separate video and wear test on this, because I want to dedicate a whole video to it. So we're going to be using also, okay, I want to insert the clip here of this sponge before it was wet. Look at him now. He is squishy. Where is my beauty blender? Okay, my beauty blender isn't wet. I washed it yesterday, so it's slightly damp still. This is an actual beauty blender. Look at the size difference. Also, this is softer. Like, I can properly like get him in my palm. I mean, I can get this in my palm too, but he's big. I like him. I mean, I don't do stuff under my eyes very typically, but you can still like hold it, you know. So this is the, yeah, I just said the satin foundation. This is the shade Pearl. It looks like a nice shade. I mean, we'll see. It actually looks really pale and I am ready for it. So it says, I think it was medium coverage. I don't know, it doesn't say on the actual, oh no it does, medium coverage satin finish. Cool. So I'm going to apply, if I can. I swear I already like pumped this out once. I ended up getting loads because I wanted, it only pumped out really tiny amounts and then it pumped out a couple of full pumps. That's thick. It's not moving on my hand, so we'll see. And I have swatched a few of these things on my hand, by the way, but I haven't actually used them on my face. This is cold. This is cold. It looks so pale, but oh, it doesn't, it smells like aftershave. It smells like men, like Nivea men. And And I know what that smells like because I used to use it on my face as a moisturiser. And didn't we all? Okay, I still have a bit on the back of my hand, but let's blend and we'll see. Okay, I'm all blended out. Can I just say how washed out I look right now? I might need to turn my brightness down on my light because jeez, I look pasty. This sponge, can I just say, it covered a lot of surface area and actually it's blended it out really well, and I actually like this sponge more than I thought I would. I got this one for free on my order, by the way. That's why I'm a bit skeptical, because normally you don't put your decent products as that, but I would actually spend money and wait for the order just for this sponge. And this foundation has blended really well. I don't think I need another layer. I'm just going to wipe the excess off the back of my hand. I'm going to zoom you in. Okay, excuse my blending skills around my hairline, but I mean, yeah, it hasn't covered a lot on my chin. Well, I say a lot, it's covered a good amount. I do just look really pale. I normally go for foundations about this shade anyway, but this is washing me out a bit. And ignore me on my nose. I'm going to put a bit of concealer on my nose, because it comes up around my septum anyway. Okay, alright elf, I see ya. I'm going to take their 16-hour camo concealer. This is the matte version. Mine is in the shade Fair Warm. Normally this is really pale and too pale, but for this foundation it's probably about right. So I already know I like this concealer, by the way. This is a concealer I do like to use quite often, so I do know how it works already, and I have used it quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot, but enough to know I enjoy. Okay, I will say I like this sponge so far. This is a really soft sponge. I don't know how well it's gonna last, and I use it with everything. I use my beauty blender with my cream bronzer, my cream blush. I use it with occasionally loose powder. I use it with concealer, foundation, and my sponge is probably battered. So I do have two powders. I am going to set with one of them, and then I'm going to come back later. I'm going to set my eyes with one of them and my face with another. I would say, oh, I'll do cream bronzer, but this is where I usually do cream bronzer, but I don't have a cream bronzer, and I didn't like their cream blushes. I've seen really bad reviews, and I was like, I'm not even going to try, because maybe another time, but I'm not in the mood right now. So their powder, I got a pressed powder. This is their sheer tint finishing powder. It literally is really reflective. It has a mirror. This is what the powder looks like. Oh, I can see myself on the back of that. And then it has a sponge. I'm not going to use the sponge. I'm actually going to take that out because that is really hard, and I don't like sponges that come in powders. So I'm going to take that on my brush. Again, a brush I don't actually have from ELF. Okay, so you'd think it's in the shade Fair, by the way, Fair / Light, so it does look a bit coloured. Not really, but I feel like that just made my eyes a little bit less light. Got something in my eye. Whatever. My eye does feel set. Alright, I'll give it that. And then I actually do like, you can actually like squeeze it down to do your concealer and stuff. So I actually really like a sponge. I don't know what you'd use the middle bit for. Maybe just to hold either one or the other, I don't know. It's a nice shaped sponge. I then have I need to readjust how I'm sitting. I have the matte setting powder in the shade, again, Fair? Light, sorry. Light Clair is what it says. I actually haven't peeled up the backing. Peel off and turn the dial. Okay, my first thoughts about this, it's coloured, but I love the fact that it has a turning thing, because sometimes it's so hard with some powders have the netting, some powders you just tip out, and some powders they do this where they have the twisty thing. I actually quite like the twisty thing. Oh, it actually has like writing inside the cap, that's cool. Okay, that looks coloured. Who knows, it might be alright. I don't really need that much powder because it's already pretty dang matte. I mean, that's the foundation. Okay, I'm set. And so far, for a cheap, I don't know how much this powder was, by the way. I cannot remember. If I remember, I will put prices on the screen. If I don't, soz. But, I mean, it's a matte powder. It does look a little bit powdery. I think I maybe put a bit too much on, but I'm hoping this will fix it. This is the Revolution, I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in Peaches and Cream. I'm just using this to take away some of the dryness, and I'll use the actual setting spray later on. So I'm just going to spray this. And I'm just going to take some of the foundation off my lips. I should have gotten out like a lip pencil for my lipstick. I just thought about that. Right, for brows, I have one thing I have not used, two things I have. Oh my god, my lips look so bad now. Just gonna turn that brightness down a little bit more. Oh my god, I look so pale. Please excuse how pale I look. We'll look hopefully alright in the end. So I have the Wow Brow in the shade Neutral Brown. I then have the Clear Lash and Brow Mascara. Can we please take a minute? Can you tell which end I've been using? It's this end, by the way. It has got a lash and a brow side, but basically the brushes look the same. But my... Can you see that? It's all gone cloudy and... And then I've got this is new to me. This is the Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I need some lip balm. Just gonna take some Clarins lip oil. My lips are so dry. So, the brow pencil. I love the feeling it's a matte pencil. It's only like £3 in the UK, which, you know what? All this e.l.f. stuff, I think is all under a tenner. Oh no, I think the CC cream or something is over by, I think, a couple of quid. But everything I've tried so far, I think, is under £10. And everything to come is under £10 as well. And that is mind-blowing. That I've literally gone from Charlotte Tilbury and Fenty to e.l.f. Like, okay, so I've got the shade Neutral Brown in this Instant Lift Brow Pencil. It's got a spoolie on one end and the actual brow pencil on the other. I appreciate that the caps are different. Like, one's opaque and one's clear, so that I can tell which one's meant to be for the brow pencil and which one's meant to be for the spoolie. So, it's so cute. So, I love the matte packaging though. So, I'm going to do my brows with the pencil and then set with the Wow Art, and then put some colour back in with the Wow Brow, and then I'll come back and share my thoughts. Okay, that was probably the quickest I've done my brows. The pencil side on this is quite thick and it's really hard to draw like really thin individual brow hairs, and at the front I've got a section where I had accidentally shaved too much off, so my eyebrows are uneven. However, for the rest of your brow, if you've already got a load of hair, excuse me, and if you've already got a lot of hair and you're not already trying to just draw on individual hairs, this is actually really nice, really quick. And I do like the brow gel. I have already used it before. It's not like blowing me away, like, but it's enough. Did I say what colour this is in? Yeah, I think I did. Both of them are in Neutral Brown, which is a nice colour, but I think I need a darker for the pencil. I don't know. People are trying to message me. I've got a numb foot. That's why I keep moving. It's just, oh, ever since I fell over at work, right? I fell over on my butt. Thought nothing of it. I think I've either bruised my coccyx or done something to my tailbone, and every time I sit down it hurts. And I'm sitting on a cushion, but I think the cushion's making my life worse. My feet just keep getting numb every time I sit down on the floor now, and it's annoying because I sit down on the floor all the time, especially to film. Right, eyeshadow. I'm sitting so far away from the camera now. I have a couple things. I already had their bite-sized palettes, and I have used 2 of these before. So I've got the shades Cream and Sugar, which is literally just a neutral. I have Pumpkin Pie, which is I mean, this one came a little bit broken in the corner. I don't know if you can see that. This is like a warm toned brown palette. I could literally put both of these together and create a gorgeous look. And then I have this one which I've never used. This is Berry Bad, and I think I might use this one today because I haven't used it yet. And then I have a liquid eyeshadow, although thinking about that, I have a liquid eyeshadow that is not in the Berry Bad realm, although I could still use it. This is the liquid shadow, what they called liquid metallic shadows, in the shade Moon. Gorgeous, like copper colour, I want to say. Oh yeah, okay, that could go with the, oh my god, my swatches. That is beaut. That could, because on its dark, on its like not directly at the light, it looks to me like it could go. Okay, we're going to be using Berry Bad because I have used the other 2 before. So they've got 2 mattes and 2 shimmers in both, well, all the palettes they've got 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. They are really pigmented actually for like 3 or 4 quid. Like, that's very bad. I mean, you can't see that shade because it's like a neutral shade, but the pigment, I literally want like that. They're so pigmented and so creamy, and for 3 quid for like 4 shades, you cannot go wrong. And it's like under a tenner for all 3 of the palettes I've bought, and I can't remember how much these are. So, oh, I thought I had another one then. By the way, they're the same size as their face duos. I've got a face duo, but I don't know if I'm going to use it today. Maybe not. So, I've got my brushes. Just some Beauty Bay brushes. I've got the fluffier one is the 201. The next one up is the 203. So that's a 202, 203, 201, sorry, and 203. And I've got the 207. Which is a flat one. I do really like Beauty Bay brushes. I have them in my everyday makeup bag. By the way, I've cleaned my brushes today. I know, who the fuck is she? She's cleaned all of her brushes for once. I feel like I'm really short now. Now I've sat properly. Anyway, so I'm going to create my look with all 4 of these first, and then I'll go in with the metallic afterwards. So I'm going to use this shade. They don't have shade names, by the way. Lighter one in the crease slash blown up a little bit. The darker one in my crease slash the outer corner. And then the darker pink on my outer half. And the lighter one on the inner part. I feel like I might just use this in the inner corner because I feel like this on its own is gorgeous. And to be honest, I don't think the flat brush, will do these shadows justice with the shimmers. So I'm going to use my fingers, just if you're curious. So, start the time lapse, Zoe, start the time lapse. Okay, that's my really quick look. I don't think, what's the word? I don't think that first shade was very pigmented. And you do need to use your fingers. I'm going to use a little bit of that moon shade in my inner corner. Like, oh. Okay, I've just popped a couple of dots. I'm just going to use that flat brush just to okay, that was a better way of blending it out. Oh my god, I've just put on white, I've just put all my shimmer that was on my fingers. It's the weird. There we go. Okay, I took oh, that went really far. I put a little bit on my inner corner of that moon, and I just took my brush and went like that, and then went like that with the other shade, with the other side. I think I need to put another layer on my right side. I don't know how these would do all over the lids, because I'm not going to try it, right now, but there we go. I'm still going to put a bit of highlighter in my under corners, so it's fine. Just going to wipe that off. So I do have mascara. I was debating whether to get one. Oh, I don't even have my eyelash curler out. I was debating whether to get one. Because I don't know, the reviews on them weren't that great, and every time I've looked up a couple of like one brand tutorials of ELF, and people don't think their mascara is very great. I picked up this one. I think this is new. This is their Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. It's a plastic bristle wand. There you go, you can see it better if I put it like that. It looks like pretty thick, like the actual base of the wand is thick, but the what's it called? I'm gonna call them spikes. The bristles, there you go, the bristles are short. Okay, we'll see. It doesn't claim to be waterproof or anything, it just says volumizing, and I've gotten rid of the packaging, so that's what one layer of it looks like. I've got a bit on my nose. Please ignore that. Of course I'm going to get it on my nose. It's me. My first thought off the bat is it's really spiky and it hurts to apply, but I'm just putting a second coat because I like va va voom in my lashes, you know? Although it's not that bad. It did something. Okay. My lashes don't look that bad. I need to let them dry. Oh, I got an itch. I did get some on my nose. Although I think it's so fake you probably can't see it. And I can't see it in the viewfinder because I can't see without my glasses anyway, which is why I have to be like this with my mascara, my eyeshadow. Okay, so bronzer. Grab my brush. This is a NYX brush, by the way. I'm planning on doing a full face of NYX. I just need to get small bits. So this is the, I can't remember what they're called now. Oh, it says on it. No, it doesn't. This is just their like primer infused bronzer. This is in the shade Forever Sunkissed. I'm hoping this is a good shade. I'm hoping this isn't gonna be too orange. Warm me up, baby. Okay. Okay, I have thoughts already. Look, I mean, you can't probably can't see it very well. It doesn't look too orange. But you'd think it does. I mean, it kind of looks quite warm, but it looks okay. I mean, I guess it depends what brush you use, but this is just like a NYX powder brush. This is their O2 brush. It's like a flat powder brush. I mean, I've been using it for bronzer because it just sort of gets in there, you know, and it sort of is okay to go around my hairline. Okay, all right, Elf, we see you. Like, it doesn't look patchy or anything. I feel like I didn't put the brightness up enough when I just did that. I'm like smacking into my earrings with the brush. I'm just going to take like a little fluffy brush and just a tiny amount and just warm my nose slightly. Like, you know, loosely contour. I mean, it's not really, but it's not actually contour. It's just to put a bit of colour on my nose. Because otherwise I feel like my nose is just a bit too white. It's going to be covered with blush in a minute. Okay. Speaking of the devil, I've got two blushes. I've got their Prime and Fruit Infused Blush. This is in the shade Always Punchy. I've had one of these before, but it was a shimmer one and I hated it. This doesn't look that bad. I mean, it looks pink, but like it blends really well on my hand. And then I've got their duos. This is the, I don't know what you'd call these. These are like their highlighter and blush duos, although I just use them as blush and blush topper. This is in the shade White Peach. This is what that looks like. So it's more of like, do I want orange? And it's a nice formula. I feel like this is a bit too much, like a bit too orangey for today. So I'm going to take the Always Punchy on like a stippling brush. This is another Beauty Bay one. Oh my god, I've got stuff on it. This is a 102. Ah, that's the 102. I'm just going to take, okay, kick back, kick back. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so if you tap it off, it doesn't look that terrifying. That's 2 layers, like really thin layers. That is beaut. I thought this brush diffuses it really well too. Okay, we're gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. Okay. Now my nose doesn't look white. Like, I just need to hold that down a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Now I can do my clear brow gel in my eyes. I'm just going to do the clear brow gel on the lash side. I'm just going to use one up first. I thought this is a nice brow gel. I have used it before, clearly, as you can see, but I don't think it like is enough floof for my liking. Like, I'm gonna keep trying. I like to fluff up the brows. I then just like to go around the edge lightly. Why am I talking like these? And it does give definition. Like, you can see my brow hairs, but I don't pick up. I don't know, it's a clear brow gel. It's literally, it's nothing special. Oh my god, my cheeks. But But yeah, I'm gonna use the, I had this before, gotten rid of it and then bought it again because there's no other e.l.f. highlighter that I want to use. This is the Baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. It's old classic, but it's a baked formula, so you do need to get a lot. Oh my god. I underestimated it, thinking it's not going to be that much, so I took a shit ton of my brush. That's something, that's something. Let's take less this time and just see. Oh yeah. See, I feel like highlighters like this are too white on me. Like, I feel like they're too... I don't know what the word would be. Like, they're too much of a cast. You know? Of a white cast. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the setting spray. So this is the Matte Magic Mist and Set. These are tiny. These are 60ml. The mist, not too, you know. Okay, I take that back. It is. That's not what I want a setting spray to be. I like my setting spray. I don't mind the, like the one after I do powder to be a bit more, you know, but this, I'll use it. Like, it's a bit too sprayy. I like my setting sprays to be more misty. Hang on, where is my Revolution one? Doesn't hit the face as, maybe I was holding it too close. Let's have a look. I don't like the smell of that Revolution one. Okay, I need to hold it away. That's fine. That's great. And I need to, I've been filming this for too long. I need to just take the lip balm off my lips. And for lipstick, I've got something that looks really cheap. Don't have high hopes. This is the Seriously Satin or something. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, Seriously Satin lipsticks. This is in the shade Nectar, but look at like the really clear packaging and it just doesn't look great. I feel like this with this eye look, it doesn't match. I thought it was going to be a nude, but it's not, and I'm going to take it straight off after I finish filming, so I know like, I know like you. I don't like the smell of it either. It's like really crayony. Like, kids make my butt hurts. Like, ow. I feel like such an old grandma. Right. I am going to show you this in natural lighting. And I'm going to do a little bit of a wear test. I will tell you what the time is in the next clip, because I don't know what the time is and I have no clock, so I can't even tell you. I will show you this in natural lighting and then okay, so it's already 1:20 in the afternoon. I'm gonna call my check-in 1 because I finished doing my base probably about then. And this is what my face looks like under natural lighting, but that's with my curtain, so oh my god, there's a bee. So yeah, my base looks really good. Mascara, look at my mascara though, like come on. That, I'm taking this lipstick off, by the way. I hate it. I hate it. I really hate it. Right. Not with this eye look. I'll see you guys later on. Hopefully I remember to do check-ins. The foundation has been on for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's 3:30. My lipstick's already rubbed off and my hair is a mess. But no change. My only issue is this. Happens with a lot of foundations and concealers and everything, so I'm not fussy. But yeah, so far so good. Okay, it's 20 to 8 in the evening. Please excuse the glasses marks. I have some thoughts. Sorry, I'm just looking in the mirror. Forehead looks great. It's my chin. Oh, you can see that. It's gone all like cakey and dry, but like it's transferring. Like that's foundation. My forehead looks beautiful though on the sides, but it's like caking up. Oh my god, my camera won't focus, it's annoying me. There you go, there. I might try this out another day with a different primer, but so far, not a fan. Everything else looks fine though. The mascara is still there. Brows, bronzer, blush, highlighter. Just the foundation. Maybe I'll apply too much in the end. It could be that. I'll try it on a different day and let you guys know at some other point. So yeah. Well, there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I hope you like the little wear test of it as well, because with these full faces I want to do them. I know with my, I think with my Shark Tilbury one I forgot to update. I did actually film it and then I just didn't put it in, I forgot, but I will try, remember. And I'm really intrigued to see how this foundation wears, to be fair. This base looks really nice on my skin, actually. So I'm really intrigued to see how it wears. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, but you'd have already seen how it wears, so bye guys.